Today we're going to talk about how to adjust, how to flip your Giant TCR, Veil, Defy. This seat clamp's popular on the ISP. It's the same thing, which is cool with Giant because it means the part's interchangeable, so there's less resources getting wasted because you can swap and change. If you've got spare plates, whatever, you've got a bike that's been written off, you can still use the bolts and stuff. So we're going to got a brand new vector post here. You notice it's a sort of wedge shape, D shape. That means that you can't flip it around like you can with 27.2 round posts. So what Giant's done though is to get a 0 offset or 25mm or -5. It's pretty cool. You get two little bolts here. So right now that's set up for a back 25mm offset. And if you look closer, there's like a little wedge. See if we can put that rail in there. All right, so we're going to pussycat there. I'll just show you exactly how to put your saddle in, how to flip it around. So this one's, if you want it lay back, this is how it's going to set up. We're going to slam it forward. I'm going to slam this pussy forward. Hey, little pussycat, hey. It's a little feral cat born in the backyard.
Just showing up.
Just showed up. Story of my life. And so you undo both the bolts. Undo both your bolts. This is backyard mechanics here doing rider. And you can see it here, this is like that shape. And then you want to have it like that. If you want to have it in the forward position. Okay? Forward position. And then we're going to rotate this around as well. So we take the bolts out. Take all your bolts out, make sure that you put everything in the right way. Alright, that's for the rear. That's the top cap. This one here just comes out by hand. Does have a little 5mm in the top. We can also undo it by hand. It has that little black bolt there, and then swip it around like that. How cool is that? How cool is that? So whoever engineered this did a good job. Did a freaking good job. Did a really good job. Black bolts in there, and so you sort of get the drift. You get the drift. Put it in like that. It's a bit dicky to just make sure you have some carbohydrate, have some sugar and water before you do this, because it can be a little bit tedious. And then this horseshoe is going to go. It's going to go facing forward. So we're going to slam it into the. So it's going to go into this one. And then just like that. Alright. Just like that, just like that. Actually, yeah, it's like this. So now it's going to be a really forward aggressive position. And we put our bolt in here from the bottom. It goes into the top. Alright, and then your saddle, just slip it in. It's probably the hardest part, is putting the seat in like that. There we go. And then we make sure it's in that front rivet there, and then we just start to cinch it down. Alright, it's in that front divot. There's back divot, front divot. And that gives it more aggressive TT, more aggressive climb position. And then just hold it in here like this. Just tighten it up, and then you can adjust the angle and stuff like that. But yeah, there you go. This is the recap. This is the front of the seat post. The front of the seat post, seat's facing forward. So it's a TT aggressive setup. This steepens the seat angle, and so look at that. All right, this, remember the knurled, that little black bolt is always at the front, and the long skinny is always at the back. And the only thing that we swapped around was this plate up top, the orientation. So we have it the -5s at the front for -5 offset, and 25 at the front for 25 offset. And that plate there, here we go. So there you go, that makes it easy. Bang. Whoever engineered this did a really good job. -5 and -5 on top. Okay, so all you have to do is just line them up. Wow, I never even noticed that. I've done this probably like 50 times, but I actually never noticed those numbers. So there you go. So make sure the numbers line up, and then put it in your front divot, and you're good to go. Isn't that amazing? So yeah, this is a very good product designed by Giant for that little offset and stuff like that. Again, the best is 27.2 post, but these seat posts are quite stiff and very powerful transfer vibe. But 27.2 is the standard. But in terms of proprietary seat posts, Giant get a 10 out of 10 for this vector post. It's fantastic.